Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again, and it's time for, in my opinion, the worst Gen 7 diecast to be made from 2022 to be reviewed. I have been putting off this review for quite some time because, I'll be honest with you, I can't stand this paint scheme. But you know what? We're going to do a review on it, and oh boy, it's going to be fun. So without further ado, if you can, give it a huge thumbs up, and let's go and pop it out of the box. Alrighty, folks, we're out of the good old package, and yes, you might see my little friends over here in the back. We'll be doing a little bit of a comparison of why these paint schemes are amazingly designed and why this one was one of the worst, if not the worst, designed paint scheme I've probably ever seen for Kevin Harvick. So yeah, this is the Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Mustang. Let me just quickly say this, fellas. If you love this paint scheme, I respect that. But to me, this is the most boring, worst design paint scheme of the entire season. This thing is so lazily designed, it's incredible. I mean, it's pathetic. It is absolutely pathetic how bad they designed this one, guys. Think about it. It's just a green race car. They put nothing on the side panel. They griped all last 2 years that they need more room for their door. You know, they need to move the number up so they can get more logo room. They put nothing here. They put absolutely nothing there. They don't even put a hashtag. They don't even put you know, one of their new food products or drinks or sales or anything. They put nothing there. Now, the base of the paint scheme, it's got a little bit of detail to it. You can see a little bit of some green lines and stuff, but they did this with the Gen 6 car. It doesn't do much for me. Let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. Of course, you know, I did pick up this car. I don't recommend you do, but if you want to, you can pick it up over there at Circle B Diecast, and you can save on shipping, guys. What I recommend you pick up is a Chris Buescher. Now, that is a paint scheme, fellas. Beautiful looking hot rod. I'd recommend you picking up something like that over there. You could use that shipping code down below, guys. You could save on that. You feel free to. You don't have to. Let's go and dive into this review. So you got Kevin Harvick right there on the windshield. That's probably the most detail about this whole race car is that front windshield banner. You got Hunt Brothers Pizza right there on the hood. Yeah, I'm just... That looks good, right? White background, green outline, the red. It's a really nice color palette. It reminds you of the Elliott Sadler 2010 Hunt Brothers Pizza car. You get the Ford logo there. The green, it's a nice shade, right? But it needs more detail to it. It needs more detail. There's just... It feels so plain and boring. Got the number 4, Sunoco, Stewart-Haas Racing. That's fine and all. The front of the car might be the best angle of this piece. And you go to the side of the car. Now, if this was a test car, no harm, no foul. But the fact that they looked at all their concept designs, and usually these teams have like 3, maybe 4 different designs they bring to the table, and they collectively select whatever fits their company or whatever they want, right? The fact that they looked at this paint scheme and said, wow, this is pretty good. And then you look across the pond, and running generally in last place, you have a Cody Ware paint scheme. Now tell me, which one of these paint schemes has more detail, more color, more vibrancy, and oh, by the way, a metallic purple layered paint job than this? I don't know about you, but look how well they took the side panel. They put their main logo on the 51 car, the NerdTech OTD, and then they put a hashtag to cover that free space. Wow! It's almost like they knew what they were doing. Or, how about the cats from the FRM camp? They took the number 34, they moved up, but guess what? They put the Loves Hearts right there on this middle of the side of the car. And then they took the Loves decal. They stretched it, they kind of put it at a skew, and guess what? They took the whole side panel. Wow, it's almost like they knew what they were doing. And then you look at this paint scheme, guys, and it's an absolute embarrassment. You know, you might be thinking, why are you doing a review on this if you're just going to gripe and complain? I want to do reviews on every car I possibly can, right? I've already scrapped plenty of these Kevin Harvick Hunt Brothers Pizza Mustangs in the authentic slide. I've already scrapped plenty of them. This one might find its way into that scrap pile as well. I'm extremely grateful to have every single of these diecasts, but that's the point of diecast reviews. I'm not here just to, you know, say how great every paint scheme is and tell you this or that. When I see a paint scheme I don't like, I gotta sound off. You got Gear Wrench right there. The Gear Wrench paint scheme looks great. You got the Kevin Harvick logo, which they've done this for many, 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 many years now. I don't know why it's always so small in the race car. You got the Ford logo. The Mobile One paint scheme looks good. The white Pegasus one, that car looks fantastic, my dude. The one he won Richmond with, great looking paint scheme. Haas, Subway. You got, no, Hunt Brothers Pizza. Then I think that might be Subway. It's kind of hard to read from here. But speaking of which, the Subway paint scheme. You want to talk about a great-looking green race car? That's one of them. Not this one, Chief. It's got Subway Pristine Auctions, Hunt Brothers Pizza. But it's just, I don't understand it, guys. You know, they gripe, they complain, they want to move the logos up. What I would have done, if we could not change the green of this background, or background color or anything, why don't they just take the Hunt Brothers and then Pizza, like, use the whole side panel. It wouldn't look great, but it would look a lot better than this. It looks so bad, in my opinion, guys. Got the number 4 Cup Series Goodyear. You go to the back end of the car, and I can't stand when the teams do this. They just do this. Like, this looks tacky to me. When they take a block logo and they just place it there, place it there, place it there. It looks like a back bumper with a whole bunch of stickers on it. Like the deck lid logo has the same logo as the back ones. And they're just a cube. It just looks tacky. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I like when sponsors use different forms of logos, and I'm trying to find a good example for that. Like, here's one right here. Here's a great example. See this Red Bull car? How it says Red Bull in the back bumper, and then they have a different Red Bull logo on the deck lid? That's how you do it. You have different forms of logo, and they even add a third step to that. They have a curved logo as well. So you have all kinds of different logo places and pieces to your paint scheme. It's not one-dimensional. When they just do this, it looks like they just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay, send it to the factories. Let's make it. You go to the right side of the diecast, and it's screwed up a little bit. You know, you can see the Cup Series decals a little wonky jaw. The Hunt Brothers Pizza decals a little bit wonky jaw. But you know what? I'm not going to overreact about this one. You know why? I can just make a custom from it. I can just build another Cody Ware. I can just build another Michael McDowell, whatever. You know, I try not to critique something without giving some constructive criticism. And the only thing I can think about doing with this paint scheme is taking whatever they made, put it in the recycle bin on your Windows 10 computer, and starting over from scratch. I just don't get it, guys. You know, I've said this so many times in my videos, guys. There is dozens and dozens, if you get the Mankind reference, of Instagram designers. People who do nothing but design race cars, and they don't do it for a dime. They literally just make it in their own spare times, and they upload it online. They would make a paint scheme that looks not 10, not 20, but 50 times better than this. And they would do it for free. I'm just saying, guys. If you want teams, or if you're a sponsor or a company and you're in NASCAR and you want people to like your product and connect with it, the number one thing you do, guys, and this is what I honestly think, create a paint scheme that the fans like. Create a paint scheme when they walk to the garage area, they take a photo of your car and your car only. That's what the Busch camp does, the Busch Beard camp. They make paint schemes throughout the years that are so attractive to the fans that they want to see it. That they love it. They take photos of it. They post it online. People forget. Every time you post a car online, that's free advertisement. Nobody's walking to the garage area looking for the Hunt Brothers Pizza number 4 car. Oh my goodness. You look at another paint scheme. I know that the sponsor placement is similar on this one, but at least the number 17 car has so much more detail to it. I mean, you got not only a chrome number, you have kind of a satin finish to it, blue, kind of a dark charcoal with transitions and gradients. I mean, that's how you do it, guys. This car looks like a half-finished project that you would see on a test car. I don't know. What do y'all think? Feel free to comment down below. Am I just harping for nothing? Probably. I've been waiting to do this review for a while. And, yeah. Definitely deserves to be a custom diecast. I'm grateful for it, no doubt about it, but would be even more grateful to turn it to something else. Something that would look a lot better. The moral story of the day is I would avoid getting this car. Pick up the Subway car. Pick up the Mobile One Kevin Harvick car. Pick up the Busch cars as well. This Busch Light car, or the Busch Beer, Busch Light car he ran at the Clash that has a silver. Oh my goodness, that paint scheme is like GOAT almost. It is fantastic on the Gen 7 mold. Pick up that car. Save your money, don't pick up this one. And if you do get it in the Authentics line, just to end the video on a high note, the Authentics line version of this is actually screwed up, and it has the stamped-on decals and not the normal ones that this car was made with. So good luck with the blurry decals as well for your Authentics Wave 3 version. So that's all for now, fellas. Diecast Buffet, signing off.